Okay, let's get into it. I felt like doing another Hades run. We'll see, if it works out. Um, I should probably limit myself to one a day, but I'm sure I'll taper off at some point. But I felt like playing again, so I will. Enough of that. If you would like, comment, or subscribe, I would appreciate it. If you don't feel up to it, I totally understand. So this is what we have on, right? We're doing aspect of Achilles with the spear. We have our darker thirst. We have the coin purse on. We have fiery presence, dark regeneration, two death defiance, our double dash. I have my cast up to 3. I need to remember that. I have a little more money. Um, a little bit more money. And thick skin, which should help out me building that up. So, again, okay. This I always forget to do. I should do that, but I forget to do it all the time. Alright, let's go. Okay. Who do I have? I have a hammer. Okay. Let's see. Extending jab. So I'll do triple jab. Again, I think I just need to focus on collection, right? Let me just focus on collection. And I'll get a win whenever I get a win, Okay. Now, I'm not seeing money. Let's go with Athena and see if I can get Divine Dash. Although, or whatever Fated List thing there is, right? You know what? Let me go on ahead and give her this nectar. Let's just start working on it.
Your side of the family have done for me.
Well, it simply isn't in my nature to allow such offerings to go unanswered, noble cousin. In turn, I wish for you to have this, with my compliments.
Lady Athena, thank you.
I see you've made it all the way to Hallowed Elysium, cousin.
I did.
A significant way toward the surface, and if you could get there the one time, surely you have what it takes to do it again, and overcome the dangers that await therein.
Thank you for the pep talk. Okay. You know... Let's do... whatever. Let's just do the attack. Key, gemstones. Yeah, I needed like 20 keys, I think, to unlock all of my mirror. Oh, okay. I don't know quite what the coin purse ranked up to, right? Oh, 150. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's fully ranked up. Well, that's nice. Okay.
Feeling stronger.
Here.
Charon's shop.
Okay. Hey, Charon. Let's go with Creepy Aries.
Pleasure doing business.
I really don't like any of these. I'll take this.
What shall we do here once you finally arrive? Perhaps we could go out and meet some mortals.
Wow.
I know all too many maidens and or noble gentlemen who'd absolutely love to get to know you.
I mean, she is a good wing person. Yeah, I do like her call. Is it the best call? Probably not, but I do like it. Let's see. Eh, I don't, not feeling like I need any of that. Let's see.
Hey lads. Doing nothing. Lord Uncle Zeus.
Okay.
Has lovely Aphrodite put you in a trance already, Zagreus?
Wow,
Or
Zeus.
might I offer you the blessing of Olympus to intensify her catastrophic power with my own?
I'm gonna take this because I do take damage, you know.
Wretches.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. Any money? Darkness. Not seeing money. Okay, fine. Okay.
Gift.
Any money? Not seeing money. What are you, infernal troll? You know what? It is Tartarus. I'll go on ahead and do it.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, wretches, get to work. damnable fools!
There. Cheers,
Alright.
Father.
Not too bad.
Blood and darkness.
We have an intruder.
I'm with you.
I'm in for it.
Yeah.
So close.
Alright.
I trust they inconvenienced you at least.
They did.
Centaur strength.
They really did.
That's a lot of coin.
Alright, and let's get some more money. Okay, is there any money over here? I do not see any. And let's go in the shop because I am loaded right now. Alright. Alright. Let me do Hermes first.
Always a pleasure, Carol.
Why, hello, cuz. Odd that we're running into one another here. Among the wares of my professional associate, I mean. Must be some sort of clerical mistake.
Okay, my guard gauge. Oh. You know what? Yeah. Let's see now. Maybe Thunder Flourish, you know? And why not?
Spend it all in one place, mate.
I am spending it all in one place, I sure am.
Who's it going to be?
Oh, okay.
Miss me, Meg?
I've missed
I
her.
have to level with you, Zagreus. For all we've been through, never once have I wanted you to meet my sisters.
Can't imagine why not. We had a lovely time getting to know each other. We laughed, we cried. My only regret was that you couldn't be there yourself.
You don't know what you're saying. There's a reason that they're not permitted in the house. Oh, come on. One of us is going back there now.
Get there, man.
I'll make you hurt. Let's not get overconfident.
no, didn't hit who I wanted. Okay. Not really sure what got her. Maybe it might have been like my revenge damage or something.
Duck first.
Right? Any money?
Off to
Now,
Citadel.
let me think about this. This is fully ranked up, and I feel like I don't necessarily need it on right now. Impervious to damage. I do kind of like that. Right, that's Athena. Let's look at what we actually have, right? Because I haven't really. Let's level up some other things. Take less damage from the front, more from the back. Not really digging those right now. I already did the coin purse. I'll take less damage when my health is low. I mean, that could kind of be... Broken urns have a 3% chance to contain hard items. I could also do rank up the lucky tooth. These are a lot of options, aren't they? Let's try this one, just for something different. Okay.
Heading up.
Yeah, let's just try, you know, mix it up a little bit. Try to rank everything up.
Just getting started. Come on out. Olympus calls.
Okay.
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, let's do the Thunder Dash. I don't mind Thunder Dash.
All aboard.
Indeed. Yeah, this game, I kind of forgot, even though I know this sounds ridiculous, given how many hours I said I played initially right before I started this, but part of me had kind of, you know, forgotten just how addictive this game is for me. are you? Okay, is there any money? I don't want to sell any booms right now. I think they're doing right. Oh, well, obviously we're definitely going there. Unfortunately, right, I don't have any nectar to give her though. That's unfortunate. You know what?
I'll take
Whatever.
what's mine.
This
Not
isn't
so
gonna
much
go
as
well,
think about
but
it.
Fight me. Dead.
It seems I need to look for better help.
And my keep.
better than nothing, right? Okay, let's talk to our friend here. Now, I love how the phone, like I guess just every day of summer, is gonna tell me that there's excessive heat.
From within a humble residence in Asphodel reverberates the golden-sounding voice of Lord Eurydice, who once attempted to escape the underworld and failed utterly, much like Prince Asterius.
You watch yourself, old man.
What's it gonna be, Your Royal Majesty?
It is going to be this one, I think.
That one's on me.
Thanks so much.
Good deal. Where am I with her? Eurydice. Have more conversations with her.
Till
I
next
do
time.
like this song. I
Witch's circle. Witchcraft.
You traveled rather far down there since last we met, my kid. And that means you have dealt incalculable death. I must commend you thus.
so creepy. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's fine, but a little creepy. My blade rough, wider area. I have been into the blade rough for some reason.
The act of sorcery often ends in an untimely death and an eternity in Tartarus for careless souls, though some are able to perfect the trade and take up permanent residence elsewhere.
Gotcha.
I'm sure the witch's circle will reconvene soon enough.
Well, all I have is that heart, so. Yeah. Okay. Where are you coming from?
Right there. Strength of the centaurs.
I like that he lets me know where the reward is because sometimes I won't lie, I don't see it. It's like it blends into the scenery for me or something. Keys do I have 6? Let me get some nectar though. That doesn't feel smart, but that room will be harder, won't it? So much. Let's do the nectar. Didn't realize I didn't have cast. There you are. Okay. Let's see now. I don't see any money. So we have the shop, and I have Hermes. I'll do the shop. I should at least be able to get one boon. Okay. What do you have?
I'll take this one.
When I deflect, it deals more damage. My abilities that can deflect. Yeah. I don't really care about any of these.
Divine protection.
And I didn't care about that one either. It's just that I'll probably care about it even less the more I progress in the game. So let me check it off the list now. Alright, Lenny. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay.
When shall they ever learn?
Alrighty. Didn't realize I was down to one, but that's okay.
Got it.
We made it. Better skin our teeth. I was kind of digging the broken spear point, right?
Which one?
I think it was kind of helping me. Let's rock with it since we're going where he lives anyway. I don't need that. Yeah, let's press on.
Take me up.
Okay.
Champions of Elysium. I've returned.
Let's do a hammer.
Good, come on in.
Oh man. Okay.
Spears do for maintenance.
I mean, I'm not doing the spin attack. It's like I completely forget I even have a spin attack. I'm not gonna do that. I should though. But I feel like when I would be charging it up, they would get me. Not that they don't get me now, but you know what I'm saying?
Not had enough yet. Father won't miss a couple coins.
Any money. I'm not seeing money. Okay.
What we were once. I wonder if it's one of falsely ringing memories.
This poor dude has got to get some friends. More conversations. Okay.
This spear point that you gave me, sir, it's been quite useful, though I have to ask you, is there any particular significance to it? Most spear points aren't imbued with power such as this.
Oh, that. Just something I've been meaning to get rid of, but it can be difficult, discarding trifles from the past. Knowing it's provided you some benefit is welcome news.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Well, I haven't lost any Death Defiance yet. Let me actually do the attack. Let's do Hermes. Cause I'm just not up for the Minotaur. Oh, Than. Oh, this dude.
Thought you could just get away from me, did you?
I like Than, but
Thanatos. I figured it was only a matter of time before Father sent you after me to do his dirty work.
Zagreus, is that really why you think I'm here? Let's see how many of these exalted champions you can send back to their dooms. Unless you'd rather I would send you back to yours.
oh, Than.
Here come your father's forces.
Yeah, well, that's because.
Life is
Oh,
short.
okay, I actually beat him.
You've read already for my part, haven't you, cuz? Wonderful guy. We don't get to spend a lot of time together, though. You know how that is. Well, see ya.
Hey, Dan.
Without so much as telling me goodbye. I suppose you knew I'd catch up with you
So
sooner or
clingy,
later.
though.
Is that it? No escaping death and all.
So clingy.
I left when it was necessary, then. I thought of you and hoped you'd understand. I have to do this.
That's more motivation than I've ever heard from you. Well, if you won't say it, I'll say it. Goodbye, Asterius.
Dude. Alright. Okay, so I've inadvertently fulfilled the prophecy. Huh. Well, what's at the door here? Money? And what are you? Huh. This is going to go horribly, and I'm going to lose a death defiance. Having said that, we're gonna do it anyway.
Who dares?
You lad, huh?
I expected more from the Exalted.
Mine now.
That actually didn't go as bad as I was expecting. No. Yeah, I feel like I'm okay without that. I could go for another cast, but I also don't really need that. This feels cheap. And yeah, let's just go. I didn't notice Athena there, but again, I feel like that would be the bowl, and I'm not really up for that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anything else? Art or Carol? Yeah, I have a lot of money, so. Okay, any other money? Let's see now. What are you?
Wisdom guide you, cousin. Your predicament has pulled our family together, united in a desire to assist you, cousin. Even those who typically do not think much of those other than themselves.
Oh, if only I had wisdom such as yours, Athena dear, so that I was more capable of picking up on subtle jabs and insults such as that. You're not fooling anybody with your feigned benevolence, you know.
Oh goodness. I don't know what their doable
The world
is.
is not all lies and deceit as you make it out to be, Aphrodite. Sometimes a lending of assistance is no more than it appears to be. Now either back up Zagreus or stand aside.
Okay. Oh. I see. Let's take part in chat. I mean, might as well. You know?
Family.
Get this.
Thank you, mate.
And you know what? Might as well. I just need to talk with you. Wait, did I? Oh my gosh, have I not given him nectar yet? This is horrible.
Kiran, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude. Wait, you don't have to to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though, you're insisting, aren't you?
Okay.
I don't know what to say, mate.
Good talk. Good talk.
I'll just have a look around.
Okay, some more conversations. Let's go with the heart.
Long spears.
Okay.
That's a relief.
Yeah, kinda. Any more money? Don't see money. You have...
Some of Charon's wares.
I mean... Hydrolite... What's this?
Should be useful.
Let's do this. Okay. Any money? Not seeing money. Okay, what do I have? A heart or Charon? I don't really think I have enough for Charon, so let's do the heart. Any money here?
Feeling good.
Don't see any money. Okay. This is really the part of the game that makes me tired.
What hope have you, monster, versus the blessed bonds of brotherhood?
Drink some water.
Best not belittle him, King. He is more powerful.
Thank you, Asterius.
We must remain alert this time.
Oh, I am perfectly alert right now, Asterius. And were I still alive, I would be positively salivating at the thought of running through this pustule with my spear,
Oh
or
my
whichever
gosh,
means
dude.
I had available. Now let's go.
Okay.
You see? You shall have what you came to see.
No, you don't.
Okay.
He thinks that he can vanquish us, Asterius.
Ready yourself.
Okay.
Lost Asterius.
All right.
Me, kid.
I'm really just kind of trying to like rift him to death. Which is it like the slowest and most inefficient way possible? Yes. But it's a way.
You have insulted me too many times, blackguard. Lord Poseidon, aid me now.
Okay.
Oh, it shall be my pleasure.
Lost.
Alright. So was that pretty? No. Was it a bunch of cheap tricks? Of course.
To never meet your heroes.
But the point is, yeah, you got that right. But the point is that we won, right?
Can't seem to open it.
Alrighty. Here we go.
I'll take the service exit, thanks.
Yep. Hold up. Okay. Now. Okay. I'm gonna take this. But what I'm also gonna do here, even though that is totally helping me, and this is probably a mistake. What does this do? Items. Okay. I'm gonna put this Lucky Tooth on. Again, this is probably totally a mistake, but we do need to rank this up too. Although, how many more did I need for that? 12. I don't think I was gonna have 12 encounters. Okay.
Never gone this far. Yes. Ground floor. These urns have coin in them.
Yeah, and more of them than I was expecting. Okay.
The multi-headed Cerberus stands vigilant before the underworld's entryway. The tales of what happens to those foolish enough to attempt to pass are far too graphic to describe.
So it's really come to this, boy. After everything we've been through. Well then, this is how it has to be. There's nothing left to say. Except for, on your guard. No, but seriously, boy. I know why you're here. There has to be a way to make you look the other way. What if I help you with the satyr problem? Would you let me go? Please. I have to find Persephone. My mother. You know what this means to me.
After a moment's hesitation and deliberation, the voracious Hound of Hell barks once, affirmatively toward the prince, who sets off in search of something that can sate the monster's appetites.
Good.
Okay.
Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I can find.
Let me see what's over here. Well, just one boon though. Lots of palms. Okay. I mean, the health will be good for me, right? No matter what. That feels true. Although the money... Let me get the money in the hopes I can buy back a death defense. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, the trap got him. Great. Okay. Having a little trouble breaking that. Okay. Don't see any money there. Okay. Now, is there any money? Just trying to make sure. Okay, you're not giving me a death defiance. I can restore some of my health. I can also get this. Now I'm just gonna keep 200 on me to try to buy back a death defiance if I get that opportunity. Alright, let's get some health.
Maybe it's in here.
Okay. Okay, I don't want to sell any boons. Alrighty. Okay. Huh.
Disgusting. Cerberus will love it.
So, my issue is...
Yum.
You already know what my issue is. Man, do I wish I had gotten another Death Defiance back.
Oh, Cerberus. You must be hungry, huh?
Because then I would really have a shot. But...
I'll take it.
Your Charon there must strike quite a hard bargain, Asterius, if he would keep you from your victory just for a bit of coin.
Sure.
Combined power. Good enough to eat.
Let me just do that, I guess. Okay.
Alright, boy, I got your favorite treat. But you have to promise to let me pass if I hand it over, okay?
Terrifying Cerberus accepts the fetid sack and scans the darkened hall for where best to consume the stomach-turning contents.
I owe you one, boy.
Yeah. Alright, let's just do what we can. Really wish I had that other Death Defiance, but it is what it is.
I did it. Wow. Oh, of course.
I never grew accustomed to the air up here. It gusts senselessly whichever way it pleases. I suppose you must prefer it to the stillness of the air below.
You know, you're right. The air up here seems pretty good so far. But I will reserve judgment till I've had my fill. I have to say, though, Father, the Helm of Darkness suits you. I'm touched you dust it off on my account.
It should not have had to come to this. For all your antics with me yet around the house, I always kept my temper, have I not? Unlike you.
Well, let's see. You've berated me repeatedly and often. You've lied to me, mustered your wretched forces to kill me over and over, but sure, I'll grant you that you've always kept most of your anger bottled up. All that's about to change, then?
We're gods, boy. Killing one another is our lot. Although I always thought I was above it. I told you that you cannot leave this place. It seems I must enforce my rules myself. I'm sending you home. Now.
Okay.
No, you're going home, not me.
I suppose that you must hate the very sight of me. You'll understand then why I wear the Helm of Darkness. Excuse me for a moment.
Dang it.
Me like this, boy.
Yeah, no.
I think you are wasting your time.
I agree with you.
Trying to do it as I please.
Dang it.
Who dares threaten my little goblin?
At such a time as this. Darkness.
Yeah, I know.
Darkness.
Dang it. Alright, we're not making it.
Just leave it to me, dearest.
So you see, the problem is that there's a second phase.
By my own ungrateful child.
That's the
I would
problem.
expect such treatment from my brothers, but from you. Enough of this.
Yeah.
Enough of you. it on yourself.
Yeah.
I told you, boy, that there was
Yeah. But one more Death Defiance, maybe. Maybe.
Damn you, Father.
Hypnos, really, that is the worst idea I think I've ever heard. Do you understand how little sense that makes?
I'm just saying, maybe if you just, I don't know, had all the mortals die at the same time, it'd save you a bunch of trips, and we'd have more time to spend together, huh?
I don't know why I bother with you, honestly. Get back to work, and let me do the same.
Oh. Father and Cerberus must still be up there.
Are you the one whom I should thank for this most wondrous music stand, my friend? Why, it is positively splendid, isn't it?
A renowned court musician ought to have the finest means available, I think. I'm pleased you like it, Orpheus. Though, tell me something. How can it play your music when you're not even here?
Who can explain the secret art of Daedalus, my friend? Know only that whenever it produces music for your listening enjoyment, that the sound you hear is coming from my soul.
That's beautiful.
Amazing. And a bit unsettling.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, a rod of fishing. Here.
Mm-hmm. And me without a diamond. Okay. Let's get
Here's
that.
the commission. Let us hereby have better seating, on which I shall never rest. You mark my words.
I actually do like that. It was a little empty over
Prices
there.
were a little steep there, I must say. I found another weapon waiting for me in the courtyard, Achilles. Exogryph. Never entirely believed it was real.
Between us, lad, I wish it wasn't. Was such a thing available to my enemies during my fighting days, I surely would have come here even sooner. But I trust you have the training to use it well. May it serve you as it served the fire goddess Hestia. She hasn't needed it in a while.
I'll use it to the best of my ability, sir.
Okay. Let's talk to Nyx.
Your father is not here and you are back. Then it can only mean one thing. Are you all right, my child?
Yes, I think so, Nyx. Returning here by Father's hand does put a special sting into it, though. So, any invaluable tips on how to vanquish him? Some hidden weaknesses only you know about, something like that?
You know his weaknesses better than anyone. Better even than he. It pains me to know that the conflict between you could not be settled in some other way. But if this is how it has to be, destroy him for me. Next you fight up there. However long it takes. Would you do that?
I would. I will.
Sure.
Later is not around. What's for sale?
Yeah, nothing I really want to trade or have to trade right now.
Hey, nice one, wretched broker.
Alright. So.
That's one prophecy out of the way.
Oh, okay.
Good to have friends in low places.
And what are these? Right. Oh, okay. And I still need 3 of those. Alright. So I need 4 more keys.
Okay.
So let's see what we'll be doing next time.
Boyo! You know, pal, when you're not around and it's just me and all your weapons, I mean your infernal arms right over there, between us, they are making me a bit uncomfortable.
Can't blame you, mate. I wouldn't want to be stuck in a chamber with a bunch of legendary, quite possibly malevolent killing artifacts. Anything I can do?
Oh, I didn't mean it like a bad thing, boyo. The weirder you make those things, the more it gives me the shakes and keeps me hopping like this nice and steady till the next time you get back.
Interesting.
So
okay.
Sure.
Right. Whatever works for you. Okay, we're at the shield again.
This one.
Change your hand there, huh?
Apparently, I don't have any blood on me, which is kind of surprising, right? So, bash. You know what I don't understand, though? Like, after my bull rush, so what does this do? But wait, this is what I don't understand. Okay, so I bash you. Then I do a bull rush.
That's the spirit.
Did it throw more than one? Like, okay, so wait. It's throwing more than one that I can't see. You know what? Let's try it. You know what I mean? Let's see now. What do I want to put on? You know what? I could start off with this because I start off without any wounds, right? So put that on, some mild, mild variety or whatever. All right, so that's where we'll end. So next time we'll try with this chaos shield and everything, see where we get. Just try to collect some stuff. Obviously, we got further today than I was expecting to get. So, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, or subscribe. If you don't feel up to it, I totally understand. And next time, we'll be trying with the chaos shield and seeing where we get. All right, bye bye.